Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to some Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelie. Duelie, yes. Oh boy, what a start. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, not Duelie. Let's get to some Duelies, shall we? So, I originally said I wasn't likely to come back to this, and nobody posted whether or not they want to see it, but numbers, they don't lie, and then this was clearly a more well-seen video, or at least my Yu-Gi-Oh! Started to become more well-seen, so I figured, fuck it, I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Seems like people want to see it, so let's just continue to deliver. I'll be doing this, and then I've got a friend into it more so, my friend Drew. So I plan on doing some dueling networks with him, and I'll record those, and then I'll post them as well. And then last but not least, Until Dawn. I had the ending recorded for a while. I put it into Vegas Pro, which is what I used to edit, and for some reason the file had no audio. But like if I'd play it with Windows Media Player on my computer, boom, audio is there and everything. So I didn't know this before I restarted the game, so I have to replay through the entire game again. So the ending is going to be a bit different than what I had before. I plan on keeping Matt alive. I originally basically killed everyone by accident. So it'll be different, some of it'll be different. So give me like a couple days for that. But in the meantime, let's get on to Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's synchro summon, and hell yeah, do I want to do the tutorial? Why not? Now loading 5D's history. Duelists, young and old, professional and amateur alike, it's a moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to New Domino City, home of turbo dueling. Turbo duels are a new form of dueling that takes place on motorcycles called duel runners. Card games on motorcycles is what this series is. However, our story does not begin in New Domino City. We join our hero Yusei Fudo in the poorer outskirts known as Satellite. Yusei was wronged by the undefeated turbo dueling champion Jack Atlas. The two were once friends, but Jack stole Yusei's two most prized possessions, the Stardust Dragon card and his custom duel runner. Jack left Satellite and became the turbo dueling champion for New Domino City. Yusei wanted to confront Jack, but unfortunately sector security kept getting in his way. Yusei's friend Rally found, with quotes, a Skylon 30 acceleration chip. No idea what the hell that is. Like some sort of chip to make the bike go faster. I know I saw some of 5D's a while ago. That was like 2 years roughly ago. So I don't remember much of it. Of course, I'm playing through this entire 5D's campaign, so I know for the most part what sort of happens, but like the in-between filler stuff, I don't know. Yusei needed this chip badly for the new dual runner he was building. Yusei, hey Yusei, check this out. I think Raleigh is a guy. I forget it entirely. It's a Skylon 30 acceleration chip. Aren't those incredibly expensive? Don't tell me you stole this. I didn't steal nothing. I was just laying on the ground in broad daylight. Okay, thanks. This is just what I needed. I knew you'd like it. Will it make your dual runner faster? Absolutely. Unfortunately, Sector Security attacked Rally and quickly closed it on Yusei and his friends. So it's up to Yusei to confront Sector Security and get his friends out of trouble. I knew I should have locked you up when you were a kid. Looks like I'll finally get my wish. Are you going to take this easy and come along quietly? I will if you can beat me. You've got yourself a deal, fool. Fucking, this is how police deal with people. Fucking duels. First, let's explain synchro monsters and how to summon them. First, let's get over what synchro monsters are. I know exactly what they are. Synchro monsters are monsters cards with white frames, as you can see on the left. Like fusion monsters, they keep them in your extra deck. To summon a synchro monster, you need a tuner monster and one or more non-tuner monsters. That all depends on what the card says. Tuner monster is tuner in the monster types. As you can see, it says warrior / tuner / effect on the left. In the monster type, other monsters are non-tuner monsters. To synchro summon a synchro monster, you need at least one tuner monster and one or more non-tuner monsters on the field of synchro material. To combine the combined level, so like the stars up above the picture, of the monster used as synchro material must be equal to the level of synchro monsters you want to summon. So you can't summon like a 6-leveled synchro monster if the total amount would come up to 7. You'd have to summon a 7, like level 7 synchro monster. Take note that a monster must face up to use their synchro material. In the main phase, you send the synchro material to the graveyard to special summon the synchro monster from your extra deck. This is called a synchro summon. But you always need a tuner to synchro summon. So it's going to go ahead and basically give this to us, but you can always tell what tuners are because at the bottom you'll see like the number of stars. Like the very left in my hand is a 4, the one to the right is a 1, but you'll notice that that 1 is colored yellow. That means it's a tuner. First, let's put a tuner monster into play and protect it. Set your Flame Veil guard in defense position. Because you're only useful in guard defense position. Now set your magic cylinder. If that is all we can do right now, let's end the turn. Okie dokie. Activate the effect of the card, activate you. Boom! The biggest aggravation, one of the biggest in the game. Special summon the tricky card by discarding your Melkaiser. By discarding one card from my hand. Okay. Does it want me to flip him? Yep. So I'll flip summon you. Now the total would be 6, so, and it says I can do this. Level 6 Celestial Wolf Lord Blue Series, a synchro summon. So it's 1 star and then 5, together it's 6, and the monster is 6 stars. Attack mode, it wants me to do Synchro Blast Wave, right? Yep. Boom. Summon. I'm gonna get you back out. Now we can get a level 7. Not a 9, a 7. Well, it won't let me get the 9. I technically could if I wanted to. Seeing as how once a monster becomes synchro summon, like a synchro monster, is technically a non-tuner, so you can use it with the tuner. Get a review, and looks like we're done. Of course, the actual duel didn't go like this at all. I wish you could do the tutorial duels with like the actual deck. I think it would be much better as like an example of what you're getting yourself into. Ah, there goes my promotion. Guess I'm going back to being a dual runner meter maid. That sucks, dude. Blast from the past. Oh, and as you can see, I've already 100%ed all of it, so. Yusei escaped Trudge and the other sector security forces, making his way to New Domino City. There he came face to face with his rival Jack Atlas. Jack had stolen Yusei's ace card, Stardust Dragon. It's his signature card. Using Stardust Dragon, Jack was able to escape Satellite and establish himself as the undefeated turbo dueling champion in New Domino City. Welcome to the Kaiba Dome. A shout out to Kaiba, Seto Kaiba. This dual dome is impressive, isn't it? Television just doesn't do it justice. Now imagine it filled with thousands of adoring fans chanting your name and cheering you on, but that's something you're never gonna experience, you say, motherfucker. Because after this duel, the only people cheering you on will be your loser friends back in the Satellite. Like, I know his accent, like how the actor does his voice in my head, but I don't know how to do it with my own voice. I'm just not that skilled. Back with your friends in the Satellite. Something like that? I don't know, something similar. That's only if they all don't turn their backs on you once you return without their Stardust Dragon. Huh? You're gonna regret ever coming here because I'm gonna beat you with your own card. Alright, what did we say? Luckily I do have a drink with me because my throat is already like saying feed me. Except you don't feed your throat, you sort of put drinks down. But my drink is really hot. It's hot chocolate. Let's go second. Alright, well, here's hoping it doesn't burn. Only in a small amount, it doesn't. Oh yes, Scrap Iron Scarecrow. So luckily, since I know these cards already, I can explain them easily, for the most part. So this is a tuner, this isn't. So during battle step, he can double his attack. During your opponent's turn, damage calculation from like the battle damage you take from this battle 0, then you can add one word type tuner monster from 1500 or less from your graveyard to your hand. So first, let's put you down. So basically, when he declares an attack, I can flip this card to stop that attack, and then flip this card back down. I can't use it again this turn, but the next turn I can use it again. When opponent's monster declares an attack level, try to get one level 4 of the monster in your graveyard. So basically, I'll need to let's bring Junk Synchron out. If the monster gets your attack for each monster your opponent controls, if it would be a strike battle, you could just write this card instead. Let's see, I have Nitro Warrior, so I need Nitro Synchron and non-tuner, and then Junk Synchron, which I have out on the field, and another non-tuner. So next turn, assuming he's up and running still, I'll bring Speed Warrior out, and then I'll Synchro Summon them. So for now, we'll attack. Certainly can't be destroyed. I don't think I need any of this yet. So what you got, Jack? Nope. And boom, it stops the attack, goes back down. This guy's an asshole. Tuner's scheme, activate only when a synchro monster is pushed from your opponent's side of the field to control that synchro monster, remove it from play when it is destroyed. This card. Oh yeah, go ahead and get your Archfiend Dragon out, bud. That's his like specific card. Do that, and then the nice thing about his Mad Archfiend is that when I attack it, this immediately goes into defense. So go ahead and activate his effect. 1800. I don't need to do anything else. So he uses the Peace Golem parts. Then I like to chain it with this. But that's gonna attack, yeah. Okie dokie. Is level 2 monster when used for... Oh, okay, let's just do that then. Fuck it. Go and synchro summon you and you. And using his effect, he now counts as 2 stars. Junk Warrior. His attack equal to total attack of all level 2 or lower card. What does that do again? Oh yeah, I can draw one. If it gains attack equal to the total attack of all level 2 or lower monsters you currently control. So it's kind of useful. Let's go and equip Fighting Spirit to Junk Warrior. When the equipped monster destroys a monster by battle and inflict damage to your opponent, half the most monsters. Oh yeah, yeah. Woo! That's powerful as fuck, boy. And then the effect of that. Boom! Look at all that shit. Go ahead and summon more powerful monsters. I'll take them all down. And then I've got Tuner Scheme in case you bring out a tuner. And I've only had something that had piercing. Destroys, and then I still do half. How long does that take effect? Scars destroying such thousands, and you can have the current attack of the opponents until the end phase. Okay. It's more useful if he's the one conducting the attack. It's only for synchro monsters, so I don't know why he got that out. Sonic Chick! Ba 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 ba! It's not useful. Let's go, strong monster. Let's go, strong monster. Attack the face down? No. Can't destroy it, so. Next turn I'll just attack you, you'll lose some life points, and we'll be good. Okay. Sorry, I sort of scanned through it myself without reading it out loud. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Monsters you control cannot be destroyed this turn. Dude, I could really use like another fucking... Okay, that'll do. Whatever monster you do against attack equal to the trigger. Okay, I'll get rid of that. So he gains 800 question mark? Yeah. Here's this one. 200? Yeah, he had 400. Okay. Direct attack, and hey look, I'm gonna win. Because Yusei's deck is actually fairly good when you get the right cards. Nitro Synchron. May as well get him out, why not? Nitro Warrior, da 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 da. When starting each of your turns, if you activate a spell card, this card gains 1000 attack. Oh, it's another one. Gains 1000 attack during the next attack this turn involving this card during damage action. If this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by down, you can target the fuck. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna sit there and read it all. Fuck it. Because I win now. So there's no point in sitting there and reading half this wall of text. Whoa. What the fuck? I started to read it and then suddenly like I can't. Something happens in my throat and I'm like, no, You say in Jack's duel it summoned forth a massive flaming dragon. Cause that's how it happens when you play card games. You summon demons. Motorcycles. Everyone seems shocked except for one man, Rex Goodwin, the head of Sector Security. What is that? Is that a dragon? What kind of trick is this, you say? The mighty beast has emerged from his slumber. Well, what's happening to my body? I've never seen this glowing mark on my arm before. What? I'm not the only one with a mark? So you know what this is, Jack? ... You do, don't you? ... Jack, say something. What's going on? You're in violation of Code 36B, which states that no residents of Satellite may enter Neo-Domino City. By order of the Social Maintenance Department, we are placing you under arrest. Do not try to run. We have you surrounded. Oh man, I got no escape, and even if I did manage to get away, I still don't know what that mark on my arm was. Well, good thing going to jail will help you learn. Oh, fuck this duel. Fuck this one and the next one. After he was captured by Sector Security at Kybadome, Yusei was sent to court for sentencing. Yusei was marked with the tracking die on his left cheek and put on a bus bound for a prison known as the Facility. Yusei was placed into a cell with another inmate named Tenzin Yanagi, and the two immediately became friends. Ah, great to be back. You're so much nicer than my last roommate. What's a guy like you doing here? Me, it's because I collect cards. Everyone does that. But mine are legal magic relics from ancient civilizations. That sounds pretty cool. Wish I could see some. Ta-da, I've been stuck in here so many times that I've learned how to sneak past my entire deck. I've learned how to sneak in my entire deck past the guards, and it's a good thing I did. Why, we're not allowed to duel in this prison. You gotta learn, Sonny, dueling is the only way to stay safe, and you'll learn that lesson soon enough. Playing this card game is the only way to earn jail cred. Keep your butthole safe with these cards. For as long as we got these cards, we're set. At the facility, it was illegal to carry decks and duel, however that didn't stop the prisoners from sneaking their decks in and dueling for respect. Yusei and Tenzin were quickly confronted by an ex-dueling champion named Bolt Tanner. Much to the amusement of the other inmates, Yusei borrowed Tenzin's treasure deck in order to accept Tanner's challenge. Say hello to my duel stadium, newbie. Now let me tell you how things work around here. First day in, everybody duels. You duel good, you get respect. But don't get no ideas because I'm the best. Prove it, Tanner. Duel you against that worthless treasure deck? Oh please, I want a challenge. You don't get one. You said we duel here for respect. I think it's time you learn what that really means. Hell yeah, Yusei being a badass. He's definitely one of the best protagonists in the series. Always go rock, always wins. Except for when it doesn't.